Hold on, y'all. I'm sharing my live. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on, y'all. We're gonna. Hello, hey everybody. Hey, we got some more people coming here. I gotta tell y'all something. I gotta tell y'all what happened to me tonight, but we gotta wait till we get way more people. Hey everybody, hey. This is my look for tonight. This is my look. What y'all think? Pizza. Mm-hmm. Pizza. Get some more people in here. I'll tell y'all what happened to me tonight. Oh, PT can't have that this time of night. That ain't good for me. I don't do fried pork chops anymore. I don't really do too many anything fried anymore. I cheated this weekend. hmm What they say, they say that's what the mukbangs are supposed to do, make you hungry, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing the mukbang. I want to tell you guys how my night went tonight. So let me get a few more people in here. The show was really slow tonight. I guess a lot of people were out, with their families and stuff. I understand that. But that's the first time I didn't make no money on my YouTube doing my shows. I mean, it made some, but wasn't a lot. Oh, wow. Thank you, Latoya. Well, since y'all giving money, don't forget to send something to the Cash App. Y'all know it's rent time. I did a show tonight, and that's the first time I never really made a lot of money on my shows. But I mean, I understand, like I said, it was the weekend, that's a holiday and stuff like so. A lot of people, um, it's all good. So I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to do my best to get through this without crying, okay? I'm going to try to listen to me. I want you to listen to me very well. I moved in Dallas. I moved to Dallas back in the 90s. And I was in Dallas up until 2017. and I had had enough of the, you know, all the, it was just too much going on in the clubs with everybody fighting and stuff. And I opened so many doors to so many people, and I got clubs opening, and the club that I opened that was my heart, we lost it. It's still open, but not for blacks. Um, Fighting, just just crazy stuff. Basically bad girls club. At the club, every Sunday and Thursday night that I started, and so in 2017 I left. I left, and I never looked back. I never looked back. I've been to Dallas, but I haven't been around a lot of people. And tonight I went to a bar. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. Hold on one second. Hold on, see if I can pull up the pictures. Okay, so I went to this bar. This is the first bar that I went to. I'm gonna show y'all the pictures. And move back so y'all can see that crowd. Y'all see that crowd? Y'all see all those people? Hold on one second. Oops, hold on. See that crowd? Y'all see all those people? Okay, let me show y'all. It was like packed, like super, 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 super packed. Oh, they might have had 2,000 people in there, or maybe more. Okay, so I want y'all to listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best not to cry, because I want to tell y'all what happened today. I'm really trying not to cry, but I'm trying to listen to me, okay? I walked away from Dallas, from what I built in the black gay community. I helped a lot of people. I opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people. I gave people um, opportunities to be on my shows and stuff like that. And I walked away in 2017. I've been back and forth to Dallas, but I haven't been around this many people. They had over 2,000 people in that bar, the first bar I went to. So I walk in the club. Before I even get in the club, hey PT, where have you been? We miss you in Dallas. Oh, I moved away, take care of my mom, but I moved away and moved to Houston in 2017. Like I said, I've been back and forth to Dallas, but I hadn't seen this many people in one place. And everything that people were telling me is what everybody told me every time I go to Dallas. But tonight it was too much. It was too much for me. Okay, it started in the parking lot. PT, where you been? Well, actually, it started the day before when I got here. It started Friday. It started, and then they did it Saturday, and then Sunday was it. Like it was too much. We miss you. You're an icon. You're legendary. You paved the way for so many people, and we miss you in Dallas. So tonight, I get in the bar. People coming up to me, PT, They hugging me. They tell me how much they miss me. Buying me drinks, and just telling me stories. Telling me stories. So I'm standing there at the bar, and this guy walks up and he gives me $100. He said, I haven't seen you do a show in so long. Here's $100. I know it won't catch up from the years that you've been gone, but I hope this helps. I said, thank you. I said, thank you. So then I'm walking around, and what got me tonight was this young guy walked up to me. He's not young anymore, but he walks up to me and he says, "Hi, PT. You don't remember me, but I was 15, going on 16, sneaking in the club, and I was sneaking the club, and I had a fake ID, and you let me on your show." And I knew that if you had known I was underage, you would have kicked me out. He said, but listen to you on the mic talking about doing this and doing that, don't get on drugs, and doing the, same old stuff I always preach, whatever my parents taught me. He said, you guided me to be the person that I am now. I said, how old are you now? He said, I'm 30. And you say, how old were you in the club? 14. I can't take no more. I couldn't take it anymore, y'all. I had to leave the bar. I go to the bathroom to use the restroom. PT, hug me. Where you been? I miss you. I mean, it went on. It's like I had died and came back to life. It was, it was, it was too much. It was too much for me. That I laid my foundation here in the city with so many people that were young, and I touched so many lives. I didn't realize. I didn't realize how many lives that I touched. I told my friend, I gotta go. I have to go. I gotta get out of this bar because I couldn't really enjoy myself because so many people were telling me the stories of what they went through and how they met me and how my me being on the mic. And I remember I was sticking in the club and you was asking me, what are you doing in here? You better be, old enough to be in here. And so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, so. And so it was so many people walking up to me. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to leave. I went to the car crying. I just couldn't believe it. And I did speak with one guy. I say a lot of people don't know that I was the reason why we have Black Gay Pride in Dallas. I came up with the idea for Black Gay Pride in Dallas. And so the guy told me, he actually works with the city council. He was like, PT, your name came up that they should be honoring you because you're a legend in the city. I said, hey, do what y'all need to do. It's not that I'm not getting younger. So y'all need to do what you need to do. I would appreciate it if you did it, but PT's not getting younger, and that just threw me away too. And but the young man that said he was sneaking in the club with a fake ID at 14, that threw me. When the guy brought me the $100, that really threw me. But when the guy said he was underage and how I inspired him to be who he is, I was I was on the line with you the first time when you showed me the club. You showed me. Oh yeah, it was a lot of people, yeah. And when he told me he was on age, I said, well, if I'd have known you was on age, I'd have kicked your ass out of there. He started laughing. He hugged me. He's 30 now. And he was 14 with a fake ID in the bar. And he said, I'm doing good. I ain't on drugs. He said, I smoke weed, but I'm not on drugs. I haven't been to prison. I used to listen to your stories. And I just want to say thank you. And when he told me that, I had to walk away. So I had to leave the bar because I couldn't take it anymore. I was just in tears the whole time. And the last thing is when I went to the restroom, like I told y'all, I ran into some people that would say, PT, I don't want to hear no stories. What's wrong with you? Right. I don't want to hear no stories. What's wrong, PT? I said, baby, I've been listening to people's testimonies all night long. And it's sending me, and I can't take it anymore, man. I just can't take no more. I didn't realize the legacy that I laid for people in this city. He said, oh, I'm sorry, PT, I didn't know. I said, it's okay. I'm leaving. I'm walking out the door. So then we go to another bar, and I'm sitting there. I went to go see a friend of mine who's a bartender. And the Rocky guy, I don't know if y'all remember Rocky. He's the light skinned guy with the cowboy hat. I went to go see him. I'm standing at the bar. I see some guys. I walk up. PT, hey, da, 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 da. Here comes this guy with a phone. PT, I was listening to Tina Turner, and you know what? Every time I hear Tina Turner, I think about you. I said, baby, do me a favor. I love you to death. Please don't tell me no stories about, you know. I said, can you do me a favor, please? I said, I just left the bar downtown because I've been I've been just in tears because of people saying what an inspiration I was to them, and I can't take no more. He said, "Oh, I understand, PT." He hugged me. Then here comes another guy. Don't tell me nothing. He said, "I understand, PT." He hugged me. So I'm standing there, and there's a guy. He kept looking at me. I'm looking at him like, "Hey, how you doing, baby?" He goes, I didn't know who he was. He said, "Hi, PT." He said, "I met you when I was 22. You were the MC at the bar, and you were always an inspiration. I wonder what happened to you. I didn't know what happened to you. You just disappeared. I love you, PT. I miss you on the mic. I miss you at the club. Dallas is not the same." I just hugged him. I said, "Thank you, baby. I gotta go." And I think I took a picture with them. Let me see. I took a picture with them. Let's see. So that's how here they go. These are the guys right here. Right here. Okay, so the one on the in the middle is the one that was talking about Tina Turner. Let me see. Did I get? Oh, I don't think I got the other guy. Yeah, the one in the middle. The one on the left. Yeah, he knew me too. He remembered me from back in the days. And I just told him. I said, I appreciate all the love and all the compliments, but I gotta go. And he said, "What's wrong, PT?" And I told him, I said, "Well, I just left the bar downtown, and all the testimonies that people were coming up to me telling me it was too much for me and I had to leave." He said, "Oh, I understand. I understand." And so that's how my night went, y'all. That's how my night went. I know some of you probably don't understand why I'm crying. You don't understand, how I feel, and that's okay. Um, oh, thank you, Teresa. You know, but that's how my night went. That's how my night went with all the testimonies of what my life meant to them. And I mean, the guy that told me he was underage coming in the bar, I don't even remember. He stopped me. Yeah, he stopped me and told me who he was. And I said, baby, I don't remember you. He said, PT, I was underage. What you doing in a club? I had a fake ID. Oh, boy. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys. I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired. Ugh. About to go to bed. I'm tired. my friend said, well, I don't drink unless I go to the bar. So I had a few drinks. But he said, no more drinks for you. I said, it has nothing to do with the drinks. Even if I didn't have a drink, I would have been emotional because all the testimonies and the things that people said to me, it was overwhelming. I called my mom and told her, when you have to leave the bar because people are giving you your flowers while you're living, it's too much. Bitch, I thought I had died and came back to life. you know? I'm gonna tell y'all this quick story right quick. You probably heard it before. There was a man whose best friend had passed away. His best friend passed away. Hello, Antoine. And his best friend passed away. He went to the funeral. And when he went to the funeral, he decided to go to the local store and get some soup instead of flowers. So, when it was time for the service, everybody had all the flowers, you know, and he came down with the bowl of soup and he walked down the aisle and he said, I want to say something about my friend laying here. He said, oh, we had a great relationship. He was a great friend. He said, but I didn't want to bring flowers. He said, I brought a bowl of soup. And I know you may wonder why. And he said, and my friend who's laying in this casket, who can't smell or hear or see, if he can smell these flowers, he definitely can eat this soup. So, in other words, give people their flowers while they're living, because when they're dead, they can't smell them. They can't smell them. So, anyway, I had a night. And you know how you cry so much your head is hurting? My fucking head is hurting. And I'm about to go to bed. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to try this shit one more time tomorrow. Thank God for that. Well, I should have said that. I ain't going to say God and that all at the same time. But I didn't do too good on the show tonight. But I felt like when that guy gave me the $100 tonight, that was confirmation that God already had me. He already had me. And I realized today, it was Labor Day and a lot of people were doing their own thing. But we're going to try this thing again tomorrow night. We'll do another show. Because what's next? Oh, no, I got to come back to Dallas this September. I'm coming back to Dallas the end of September, and then I go to Virginia. Oh, yeah, yeah, so that's it, yeah. Yeah, you can't smell the flowers when they go, baby. When they go, that's it. So I enjoyed you guys. I hope you enjoy my testimony. I just hope that Dallas Pride. I hope they do Dallas Black Pride. I hope they do acknowledge me this year because it would mean a lot to me. All right. You guys have a nice night, and I'll see you tomorrow. My best friend is taking me home. I don't have to get on Greyhound. Back home. Thank God. So y'all be good and take care. Y'all have a good night. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.